Good afternoon and happy Thursday. My name is Nyoka Lynn. So, I wanted to share something that happened to me yesterday. And for me, it was exciting. So, I speak a lot about alignment and vibration and synchronicities and how the universe works. I like to play with the universe. I like to communicate with the universe the way it communicates with me. So, let me share. So, a couple of days ago, I had a very emotional day. I was not upset about any really particular thing. I would just get overwhelmed with some kind of sadness and I needed to cry. And I know my spirit team told me that when this happens to me, to release it, to just sit there and cry. What happens over time when you've gone through trauma, a lot of things in your life, hard things, cruel things, your body stores up the trauma and you hold that emotion in your body. So I guess that's what I've been releasing because all day, off and on, I just get overwhelmed by something and I'd have to let it out. So I put it out there in the universe, and that night I had a dream, and then I had some things that I'd rather keep private to myself happen to me just before really waking up. Just that time between waking up and waking up. That was very special to me. But I woke up in a really good mood. And I just went about my day, well, my morning, and do what I usually do. And I paid some bills and I made a grocery order. And I made the grocery order for later in the day. So I went downstairs to wait for my order a little bit early. There's people down there and I conversate and get a little community time in. And I looked at the time on my phone and I said, I'm just gonna go sit outside. It was a beautiful day. And I heard some of the residents talking about it's very windy, it's so windy. Well, I like wind. And the sun was shining, so I thought I'd go outside. So where I sat on this bench, the sun was coming down on me, and it wasn't really, really hot. It was later in the day. And I sat there feeling the warmth of the sun on my body, and then the wind. It was like not a real gentle breeze, a little bit more than gentle, would come by and just, oh, I was just loving it. And I really was loving it. I was just really sitting there appreciating the warmth of the sun and the wind on my face and just all through my hair and stuff. And I was truly loving it. What did that do? It put me right in alignment. I was in a total few moments of gratefulness, appreciation, and it put me in alignment. Well, what did that do? So as I'm sitting there, my eyes closed, just totally loving all this, I opened my eyes and I looked up in the sky. And there in the sky, I see this light. It was vertical, up and down, and in the middle was a circle, and it was bright. And I looked at it. I had never seen anything like that before in my life. And I was very curious. I was like, what is that? I tried to take a picture of it with my phone, but because of the sun to the right of it, I couldn't see. It was just all bright. So I just watched it and watched it. Well, then the guy that was delivering my groceries pulled up. And it was the same young man that delivered my groceries before and gave me my little turtle. And I said, oh, it's you, right? And I looked up and the thing in the sky was gone. So I said, oh, it's you. I said, I love my little turtle. And he smiled, and there was a lady with him, and they were putting my groceries in my cart. I have a big cart. And he went to the car, and he came out, and he handed me this. Now this is a little hedgehog. A little hedgehog. And it says, sending you a hedge hug. And I thought, oh, how cute. Okay, thank you so much. I get my groceries. And I'm like still thinking about this light that I saw in the sky. It was vertical, up and down. I get upstairs. I put my groceries away, and I'm looking all the things that I really love. I got double of. I started to panic a little bit. So I went to my phone and I checked the app to make sure I didn't, order double of all this stuff. And I'm thinking, sweet potatoes, avocados, all this stuff that I really love, I got double of. I checked my app. The receipt on the order only said one of each of these things. And I thought, wow, okay. So then I keep going through the stuff, and I got these two great big chocolate things, two of my favorite kinds of chocolate, and I'm thinking, wow, okay. So after I got everything put down, I grabbed my little hedgehog, and I went over to my chair, and I kept thinking about the light, and then I got up, looked through the window, and I'm looking to see if it's anywhere around, because I don't know what it is. So as I'm sitting there, I said, I'm going to ask AI. So I described it to AI, and what they asked me where was I facing, north, south, east, west. So I told them, and then they asked me where the sun was, and I told them, and right away they told me it was a Venus pillar, and it's supposed to be very rare. What happens is the way the sun is shining. Here's Venus, and here's the sun, and it's shining. And I guess there's a bunch of little microscopic flat ice crystals that the sun is reflecting on. And it shows this pillar of light. And they say it's very rare to be able to see one. It must be because I have never seen one, and I'm always looking up. And so I thought, oh, wow, how wonderful is that? So then I thought, I know how the universe works with me. And I'm thinking, okay, it happened in threes. So I got the pillar of light, I got the hedgehog, and I got what I call abundance of all the things that I loved. So I asked AI what the significance of the Venus pillar was. So this is what they told me. A Venus pillar is a rare and special atmospheric phenomenon. They are caused by the reflections of light off of microscopic flat ice crystals. Venus is the planet of love. Venus rules love and kindness and gentle relationships. Then it says, I asked about the hedgehog. It says, the hedgehog, gentle protection, curiosity, in a safe internal foundation. Then it says, a hug. A hug is an energy exchange of safety and warmth. So what happened was, I wrote it down. I tapped into pure gratitude with the sun and the wind, because that's like a couple of my favorite things. So I had all this appreciation for this, and it put me right in a state of alignment. The Venus pillar, the sky opened up a vertical channel of divine love, true alignment, and high vibration. The hedgehog was a symbol for emotional and spiritual nourishment. And the extra groceries, the double of the things that I really loved, all of it, the abundance and the love, the things that I loved, it was synchronistic. And I thought, look at that universe loving on me. Don't you know? Yeah, I cried. I was so excited, and I said thank you. Now, that may seem silly for some, but I think that was the way the universe was just hugging on me and loving on me and letting me know that I am loved and cared for and protected. And I absolutely love that. Now, you don't have to believe that if you don't want to. It's okay. I know how the universe works with me, and I am so grateful, and I've been on a high ever since. Yeah, so I'm grateful. There's nothing wrong with playing with the universe. I recall back some time now, I put it out there. I said, okay, universe, feel free to amaze me. And they do every single time. I love how the universe works with you. You can do it too. Anybody can do it. Get in alignment. Get in a very quiet space. Yeah. Breathe and talk. Talk to your spirit team. Talk to Source. Talk to your entourage, because I promise you, you have a spirit team. I don't care if you've never seen them. I don't care if you think you haven't heard them. I'm sure you have. But speak to them. Speak to Source. Speak to your entourage around you. They're there. They hear you. They're waiting. They're waiting for you to ask. Ask. I'm asking something. I sure am. Yeah, so communicate with the universe. Communicate with your spirit team, your entourage, and Source. Let them amaze you. Ask them. Say, can you please just amaze me? Let me know you're there. Let me know you hear me. And they will. They will. Get in alignment. Do something you love. Feel absolute gratefulness and gratification for something. Do it and watch what happens. Watch what synchronicities come up. I love it. Now, that might seem silly to a few. Some extra groceries, a little sweet surprises, a little hedgehog, and a Venus pillar. To me, I loved it. And I love the fact that the Venus pillar was rare to see. I just love it. And how it all came together with love and care, affection, and abundance. I just loved it. Okay, I could go on and on because I love it. All right, so I guess that's all I want to say about that. I'm excited about what's next. Yeah, I am. And I expect it, and I know it'll happen. Well, I hope you enjoyed your Thursday. It's absolutely been a beautiful day. And I've got a lot of things to do, and I have to be somewhere. So I pray that you enjoy the rest of your Thursday. Yes, my name is Nayoka Lynn. Namaste.